Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to day three of our Microsoft Fabric program. We will begin shortly at 7 p.m. We hope you enjoy the first 2 days of program and are excited for the another session of learning. Until then, invite your friends and classmates to join using the same Zoom link chat. And for the first 10 minutes, sorry, for the first 10 minutes, we will have a LMS KT session. So don't forget to attend the session. And yeah, so please join every day using the same Zoom link provided during registration. For attendance, using only the email ID with which you registered for this program. Attendance from any other email ID may not be considered. The Zoom meeting will automatically close at 8 p.m. So we request everyone to stay until the session concludes. Please use the chat only for session related questions. Don't spam the chat. Thank you, everyone. So once again, you're very warm welcome to day 3 of our Microsoft Fabric program. We will begin shortly at 7 p.m. We hope you enjoyed the first 2 days and excited for another session. So until then, invite your friends and classmates to join using the same Zoom link shared with you. Thank you. So before we begin, here are a few important announcements. For the first 2 minutes, we will have a quick LMS KT session, and please join every day using the same Zoom link provided during registration. For attendance, use only the email ID with which you register for this program. Attendance from any other email ID may not be considered. The Zoom meeting will automatically close at 8 p.m. So we requested everyone to stay until the session concludes. Please use the chat only for session related questions. Don't spam the chat. Thank you. So good evening, everyone. You're very warm welcome to day 3 of our Microsoft Fabric program. So I request you to wait for another 5 minutes. We hope you enjoy the first 2 days and are excited for another session. So please wait. Until then, invite your friends and classmates to join using the same Zoom link shared with. Thank you.
Hi, Tony.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
So
so
we will, yeah,
waiting for Amar, right?
Amar has joined. The students are still joining. We will wait for another 2 minutes and we will
Okay.
start, sir.
So, okay.
Yeah, Tony, I think I will start with the Lamaskati session as it's already 7:05. So 5 to 7 minutes, I will take the Lamaskati session, then I will continue with the class.
Sure, Amar. Mm,
Can you please stop screen sharing?
yeah, sure.
Thank you. So, good evening, students, the participants over the Zoom and YouTube as well. A very good evening and warm welcome to the day 3 of SDP on Microsoft Fabric. Can I get a responses, guys? Zoom and YouTube, all participants. Yes, you guys can raise your hand. You can reply into the chat box quickly. Let's create the buzz. Super. Then only I will get to know that you guys are listening or sleeping at evening time, right? Okay, super. Thank you so much for the replays. Now, on day one, there was some glitch at the back end, some updates, some happening into the LMS portal. So at that time, I'm unable to showcase the all portal. So that's the reason I'm here again. And quickly, in next 5 to 7 minutes, I will show you the LMS portal, how we can access that and all these details. Okay. So now let me share my screen quickly. Yeah, you guys can down your hands now. Thank you so much. Okay, so those who are completed their registrations, we already shared the communication over the mail. If anybody is still not done with the registration, after the LMS session, I will be sharing the registration link. You can register for one or two more days. After that, the page will close and you will not get the access. So, guys, what are the importance or what is the usage of the LMS? That is the important thing, right? So to access the recordings, to join the session, to get the attendance, to get the material, and not now only whenever we are running the training program, but in the future as well. Okay. So in the future as well, if you want to record that recording after 2 months, 3 months, yes, you can record that recording as well. That's the reason the LMS portal is important. How we can access that? So whenever you completed your registration, at that time you received another two emails. The first email is stating LMS portal account details by XLR, and in that you will find the LMS URL. Okay. Portal link is nothing but the LMS URL, this one. So you know that in our daily life, we use the different websites, such as if you want to order something, or if you want to apply for the job, such as Naukri.com or LinkedIn.in, or if you want to order something, then Amazon.com, Flipkart.com, likewise, right? So same way, the LMS portal URL for XLR is mylearning.xlr.com. Very easy, mylearning, right? .xlr.com. So by using this URL, you have to provide your username and the password, and you will be able to access the LMS portal easily. Okay. And second email will give you the idea on this particular course or product is added on your dashboard. Right. There are many courses of XLR available onto the LMS portal, but you enroll for this specific course. So this is giving a confirmation that the Microsoft Fabric course is added on your dashboard. Okay, so now I have my details with me. What I will do, I will just click on this link and I will go through the next page. So where it will take me. As per my default browser, if I click on that link, it will take me through the next page, right? So now let me quickly reshare my screen and let me open the browser. Okay. So once we click on that link, it will take me through this particular sign-in page. And here I need to provide my details. So I'm having my username and password with me. I will just proceed further and click on sign in to access the dashboard. Suppose if you are previously attended any of our program like 6 months ago, 1 year ago, in that scenario, you received only one welcome email and you are not remembering the password at that time what you received. So in that scenario, you can utilize the forgot your password option as well. Okay. Clicking on forget your password option, provide your registered mail ID, reset your password and follow the same steps. Okay. And while submitting or while adding the details over the login page, make sure that you are submitting your details correctly. Then only it will take you to the dashboard. Okay. I'm clicking on to the sign in as I'm using the same Google account, but you may proceed with the adding the details directly and click on a sign in. Okay. Now you can check here. I'm able to see the many different options, right? Back to home page, community, leaderboard, dashboard, purchase history, help, and to the top of left, top of right corner, you have profile as well. Okay. So if you click on a profile and if you click on the settings, you can update your entire profile here, a name, username, mobile number. You can upload the photo as well if you want. Okay. And then the important thing here, there is one option that is about the updating the password. Okay. So, dear writing minds, whenever you receive password details in your email, that is system generated password and it will be lengthy, right? To keep in mind or always to copy and paste. So here you can update the password and you can utilize that password from next time onwards whenever you are going to do a login. Okay. Type the password here. One more time, you can just add it here. Once both the passwords are going to be matched, update password button will be enabled and you can utilize that password from next time. If you are on a home page, then make sure that clicking onto the profile, you are going onto the dashboard. Coming to the community or leaderboard, nothing to do with that, but all the important information is there available in the dashboard only. Guys, if any query or question, you can post into the chat box related to me. Don't raise the hand now. Okay. So on a day when you received the link to join the session, right? On day two, you not receive any mail or nothing. So in that scenario, you can join the session directly from the Explore LMS portal where you will get the two options. If you click on this, you will get the two options. First is join via Zoom and second is join via YouTube. So as per your system support, your network support, you can join anywhere. Okay. Zoom participants, whatever query you are going to have, you can keep posting into the chat box. YouTube participants, whatever the query you are going to have, you can keep posting into the YouTube live chat. One more thing here, there is one more option, mark as present. Okay. So dear participant, clicking on mark at present will not mark your presenting. Okay. So for that, our team is sharing the attendance link sharp at 8:30 in a Zoom and YouTube as well in the live chat, right? So make sure that you have to submit your attendance come feedback form using that link only. Clear? Now next, how we can access the session recordings and the material or agenda. So you can check it here. I have one more option on my dashboard itself, that is the enroll courses, right? And there on my dashboard, I have 154 enroll courses, but whatever the courses you are done, or if this is the first program, you will be able to see the one enroll course. Okay. What you can do, just click on that particular course, what information actually you're looking for, and then you will get the library. Okay. And in library, you can check there are different things are available here. First of all, there is an agenda. So you will get to know that, okay, so for 15 days under this program, what actually you are going to learn. Okay. Then you are having the attendance and feedback link. So now coming to the attendance and feedback link, this link will be only active for 1 hour, that is 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So today is the day 3. The day 3 link will be closed on day 3 only. On day 4, if you are going to come and ask that I need yesterday's link, no one is going to share that. Why? Because we are not able to go in the past, right? If you wasted your time yesterday, you will be not able to go on yesterday and you will not correct that time, right? So today's link will close today only. And if link is going to get shared at 8:30, and no need to spam in the chat that link, attendance link. If you know that if attendance link is going to share at 8:30, you should wait, guys. You should wait for 1 or 2 minute extra by sharing the link or getting the link active. It takes time, right? So please take care of these things. Why? Because whenever I'm going through the chat box, so there are many things which are happening which is not required to happen because it's disturbing the class. Okay. And most important thing, to get the certificate of participation, 60% attendance is mandatory. Okay. So we have 15 session. Out of that, 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate of participation. Okay. Now, how we will receive the certificate? Once you complete the course, if your attendance is 60 and more than 60%, you will get your certificate to your registered mail ID within 8 to 15 working days. You're not required to follow any extra process, or there is nothing which you need to do as a value added to get the certificate. Only one criteria, that is attendance criteria. Okay. Coming to the test will be there on the last day. Okay. We are going to have the test, MCQ based test will be there. That details will be shared on last day only. Okay. So links, how many questions, all these details will be shared. You can just be there in the session. You will get the test link or the Zoom and YouTube as well. Okay. Now going back, we are done with the attendance and feedback. What are the importance of the attendance and feedback? Why and when and how we need to feel. Okay. The next thing, that is about the live session, which I already explained that. Then session recording. As you can check, day 1 session we are done, recording is available. Day 2 session we are done, recording is available. Likewise, every day recording is available here into the session recording tab. And similarly, reading material will be also available here. So as of now, we are done with the 2 days. Once the first reading material, day 1 to day 5 will be available, but day 5, all the reading material for first week will be available onto the LMS portal. Okay. So this is how you can access the LMS portal. Okay. There is one more thing about the LMS portal which you can access, nothing to do with the purchase history again. There is a hairy button in the future if you feel that there is anything which you would like to ask us or any information you are looking from to the XLR site, then definitely you can click onto the help button and you can send us the message. And you will get back a reply from your mail that the solution or whatever the information you are looking for will get back to you into the 24 hours. Okay. I hope it's clear. If any query, any question, please post into the chat box. Next 2-3 minutes, I will take up that and then we start the class. If no query or no question, you guys can mention that it's clear. Okay, clear, 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 sir, clear, sir, clear, sir. Okay, super. Others? Attendance in between 8:30 to 9:30 only. Okay, so 8:30 you will get the attendance. It will be open till 9:30, but our class is there till 9:30 only. Rest of that, there is one more thing which I would like to share with you guys. There are few people, those who are sharing unnecessary messages into the chat box. Okay, so I saw that yesterday into the chat box. So please don't do that. What happens actually? So those who are really here to learn something new, that is getting disturbed. Okay, so please don't do such any things whatever will disturb the class. If you're not interested, you can just keep quiet. If you're here just for certificate, you can do that thing. But those who are actually here to learn, let them learn. Okay, so try to understand the situation And if you have query or question, sir is going to assign time for that. You can ask the query or ask the question, but don't spam the chat. Okay. Please make sure that because of us, class is not going to disturb. Okay. And see, if we're going to find such people, we can track their details and we can do whatever things which we want. Right. We can inform to your college as well, but we don't want to do that. Okay. So if you are here for learn, so please take it on a serious note and focus on study. Sir, is there any possibility that I can get access to the live session if I miss the live classes? No. So you will get the session recordings. You can watch that. Sai Krishna, you can forget your password. A leaderboard, Aditi. So coming to the leaderboard for this program, there is no any use of leaderboard. Okay, so where we are not going to work on any coding or we are not going to work on any assignment from to the platform. Okay. Divya, there is no any dependency about the assessment and certification. Varshini, I just explain on the same. You can just refer to the video from YouTube and you will get to know that. Should we log in the same email ID? Yes, yes. If you register, that only mail ID which you have to use. Karthik, same way. As I said that day 1 to day 5 notes will be available by this weekend onto the LMS portal. You can access from there only. YouTube participants, any query? Okay. So guys, yes, I already explained about the certificate as well. Okay. There is no any assignment. There is only one certificate for this program. For certification, 60% attendance is mandatory. Once you complete the course, within 8 to 15 working days, you will get the certificate to your mail. Very simple. Okay. How to check my attendance? Simple formula you can apply there. Number of sessions you attended divided by total number of sessions, multiply by 100. You will get to know that. You're not required to go anywhere. Okay, I think guys, we're done with the 20 minutes. So I think we can start the class. If anything is there, you can ping me. Rest of pinging into chat box. You can click on participant. There you will find the my name. You can click on that. You can send me the chat. Okay. So thank you so much. And Kanaya sir, you can take up the class. Thank you for your time.
So thank you, Amar. Thanks, Tony. So let's start with our base session. So I'm sharing my screen and so today we have third session, and third session is about setting up your Fabric workspace. So how we are going to set up. So this is one of the most critical factor we have in beginning, that most of the people are facing, might be facing issues if you are getting first time Fabric account or Azure account. But I'm going to make it very simple, that how you can make it, even though if you don't have your college email ID or university email ID, or definitely corporate companies I mean, corporate employees will have their email ID, but uh, companies are not allowing to set up, free accounts for Fabric or Azure. That is also one key, cases are there that many companies doesn't allow that you can use your corporate email ID for Fabric accounts or Azure accounts. So these are the challenges we have. We are going to optimize this entire, setting up Fabric workspace or account. So let's move on. Today, we are going to first focus on creating account, understanding the hierarchy of Fabric, what you need, licensing options, whatever we have, then how we are going to activate trial. Then we'll have a next 10 minutes break, and then we'll build a workspace. Okay. So some people, according to chat and all, like understand that probably if you are not continuing the session from day one with like first hour or start from beginning, in that case, you may miss something what I explained about Fabric. What is Fabric, what is cloud, what is data, how this session is going to move on. So these questions may be there, but in case if you want to go and check what it is, then you should have those recordings. So Amar has explained you that how you can access those recordings. Those materials will be also available shortly by this week. But recordings, I think it's available on YouTube also. It's available as well as on LMS. Okay. So you will be getting the complete picture that how this course is going on. And just to brief you, this is for beginner, very much beginner. As I said, like whatever background you may have, doesn't matter whether it's commerce, arts, science, engineering, masters, or whatever else. Doesn't matter. Everybody else can learn. So that is the motive of this program. And if some people feel like that, okay, it's not much relevant for them, then be patient. You will be getting something interesting during the course, but you need to have passion because here hundreds of people are there, and we need to take care interest of everyone else, right? So that is the objective of this session, entire session. So today, first thing we are going to understand about the fabric hierarchy. So first part you have tenant. So tenant is basically your organization's identity boundary in Microsoft Intra. One per organizations. Okay, so every organizations have one identity as a Microsoft Intra ID. Then you have capacity. So under the tenant, it will have capacity. It may be trial. It may be different licenses you have, different kind of capacity you have, premium. Then under premium also you have multiple capacities. But mostly when it comes to if you are handling just a few GB of data, in that case, pro and trial version itself is sufficient for learners like all of you. For learning purpose, free, not free, but trial version is absolutely fine. Using trial version, you will be able to explore everything what you need in terms of learning entire fabric, application, data platform. When we say application, then here actually you should consider it's a data platform. Inside one data platform, you have multiple applications. And that is why we call it a single unified platform. So Fabric is a single unified platform, and that is based on Azure. Okay, so next part, when we say like a workspace is nothing but what it means generally, that assume like your private workspace or public workspace personally, right? So what are things you can manage in your private workspace? What are things you can manage uh, in your public workspace, right? So exactly same way it's handled in Fabric also. It's not only Fabric, but even though if you are using Power BI services or some other applications, there also you're going to manage workspace similar way. Okay. So under workspace, you will have like a project, the project which you are working. And so on one project, you have contributor, administrator, you know, members. So most of the things are done under for a particular project that is about a contributor. So in a team, you have 10 people who are developers. So those people is going to be member in workspace for a particular project. Okay. Then same time, one person is going to be administrator who is going to handle entire administration in terms of who should be member, who should be viewer like end user, and so various options are there, okay, in terms of handling a particular project. But major part it's about the administrator and members. And third option that is about the viewer, that is nothing but the like you a stakeholder who is not going to do anything in terms of development, but they are going to look after result outcomes. So that is how it is managed workspace. Various things we have when it comes to each and everything like administrator or members or viewers. So all those things we are going to understand under workspace. We are going to create a workspace and perform these activities. Okay. So next, creating a basically Fabric account. For that, suppose if you are using your corporate account, corporate email ID, or if you are using a college or university email ID, it is very smooth. You'll not face any difficulty to create account. Same like how you create a Gmail account, how you create your social media accounts. Same way you can create using your school, college, university email IDs, uh, and even corporate accounts. So these accounts are considered as a authenticated, like um, Microsoft, consider it that valuable for their business, so they consider these accounts. So when it comes to Gmail or Outlook or some other generic account, for that there is some different route. So you can create your Fabric account using Gmail, Outlook, or some other generic account also, but there is some different route. That is what we are going to focus today while creating this account. But here few prerequisites are there. As I said yesterday also that you need to have debit card or credit card which will transact for 1 or 2 rupees. Otherwise, everything else is going to be very straightforward. Like you need to provide your name, address, some details just about your role, company. So if you are a restaurant, you can just mention your college or university name. So we are going to look into step by step these things that how you can clear this. So once you clear that account, then you need to check your license status. Check whether you currently have free trial pro or Fabric capacity access. Same time, you need to also check tenant restrictions. So people who are working with some companies and all. So these are, depends upon the kind of access you have in the organization. Okay. Some organizations restrict who can create a workspace or start trials. So all the users are not, or basically all the users are not allowed to create a workspace or even go after start trials. So even though if you're working somewhere in a corporate company, these settings are applicable. So you need to check with your system administrator or Fabric administrator who handles all these, Azure Intra ID. Mostly, I would say like Azure Cloud Azure Administrator. So you need to check. Suppose if your company is completely on cloud, then you need to check with Azure Administrator who is going to help you on this part. Okay. So Now, actually, we are going to move with the browser. And okay, so let me see some comments. Yes, so no need to worry. Projects will be there. Everything will be there. You don't need to think much as of now. If you have missed the previous sessions, you need to just go through those recordings. I cannot recap all this, everything again and again. So you can just look into that. You will get everything start from scratch to mid-level. Up to mid-level, we are going to cover up everything in Microsoft Fabric. Okay. So first thing, suppose if you are using corporate email ID or hmm, if you are using corporate email ID or let's say college or university email ID, in that case, you can simply go up to Fabric app.fabric.microsoft.com and you will get okay. So since mine is already login, I have already logged in here. I'm going to log out and then show you. Hmm. So just signed out and now again I'll go for Fabric. So see, already I have an account, but I'm going to create a new. Okay, just I want to show you how it works, and you need to follow very thoroughly now onwards. So you need to follow that process, and some criterias are there that one person cannot create multiple accounts, and for that actually they are going to identify with your phone number, your debit card or credit card number, including your email. So it's very difficult to create another account because everyone may have bank account and their numbers are linked with debit card or credit card, uh, email ID. So combinations of all these three, four, uh, like I think not everyone will be comfortable that it may be not available for everyone that you have multiple phone number and those numbers are linked to your bank account. So hardly it's like for everyone, mostly like a one, right? In my case, I have couple of phone number, couple of accounts, couple of cards or debit cards and all. So I have created some of the accounts, but it's not comfortable for everyone. So it's only one case, one account you can think about creating. That is for 60 days trial. So I'm just going up to use another account and what it is asking. So it is asking about email ID. So, so let me use a particular email ID. Let's say I'll go for Microsoft Fabric PBI. So it is asking to use authenticate one two. So this kind of issues you may have, then go for can't access your account. So email or username you have to give, and then you need to go through. This is very much painful that follow these keywords and some. Okay, so I'll go for the same practice. Okay, so this is not going to take, right? But already account is getting created from this, but you may get this kind of message. So no worries. Convert that account, that Gmail into your Microsoft account. Click here. So I'm going to use the same. I'll show you because already has been created. MS Fabric.pvi. Okay, so this is a recovery process. I think this process may be too difficult. So go for generic thing. Start from creating an Azure account. Don't go for Fabric. So portal.azure.com. Here also, I may face the same scenario because I already created the account. But for you, if you are getting these options, you need to just play around. You can see I have multiple accounts here. I want to create a new. I'll go for another account. I'll choose again MS Fabric. So account has been created in Azure, but it is not since a tenant is not created in Azure. So it is asking that I mean it is not logging with Fabric. So that is a challenge we will face. And let me show you. So first thing, when you are using Gmail, first step should be you go up to portal.azure.com. Okay. Sign up. You need to sign up. And when it is going to ask about, say, this account is created for, you know, basically, yeah, this account is created. I have some other accounts also. And, hmm, okay, so we'll come back to this. But first thing, what you have to do, go up to, if you are using Gmail, so you need to use this URL and you need to sign in. Sorry, you need to sign up. So when you need to sign up, you need to fill the informations like first name, last name, sorry, first name, surname, then company name or your role and designation, even country, phone number. So these are things actually it is going to ask you. Okay, you should fill it and go next. Again, it will ask you some details about your address and all, like country address, something like that. And then again, go to next. Then it is going to ask about how actually you are going to authenticate. So when you have to authenticate, then you have to use your debit or credit card, where you have to just put your debit card number or credit card number, and then like the expiry date and all. Then so these are details actually you have to put. It's going to only transact some 1 or 2 rupees. For that, you have to just again give a OTP and all, and your account will be created. Once account is getting created, then you need to you will get something like this. This is what I'm getting. Okay, you will be getting same after account is getting created. So it's not too difficult. You need to just follow the process in terms of sign up going after this. Okay. So same time, a document actually will be shared under LMS, which will give you all the screenshot and entire process in written in terms of Gmail, in terms of your corporate account, in terms of your university account and all. You'll have complete step by step, instructions. So you should try to follow that. If even though if it is not working for you, in that case, definitely you should put your comments on chat, we are going to, look into how we can help you. So no worries. We will try our level best to fix this issue. Bit tricky, but very much possible with the free account. You don't need to pay anything, hardly 1 or 2 rupees. For 60 days, you can use Microsoft Fabric absolutely free. So from here, actually, you need to go after this part. Manage Microsoft Intra ID. So when I have created this account, Azure account, then I need to go for manage Microsoft Intra ID. And here, actually, I need to create an account. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. So add plus here, what do you get? User, create a new user, and here actually name you can give a principal name, anything you can give. Let me put let's say XLR. Display name, let's say I'll put the same. It's fine. Password. Uh, so this is I'm not going to share with anyone. Just next properties. So it is asking all those things. So, but it is not mandatory. And user type, member guest. I will put member. That's fine. Next assignment. Nothing. Let's leave it. Review and create. So successful. Created a user. Let's see the user. See, this is my account now. I'm going to use this for now Fabric. Okay, so first part, you have to create your Azure account. After creating Azure account, you need to, so in Azure account, as I said, like you need to just put some basic information, first name, surname, phone number, organization's name. So anything you can put for organization name, or when we say like role, you can put developer. Rest of things like your contact number, phone number, then address. So this is how actually you have to follow, including your debit card number, and it is going to transact some 2 rupees. So that's what you have to follow. And your Azure account is getting created. After that, what exactly I have done now, I have created a tenant. So under manage tenant, you will have option to create a user, and then you need to just follow this part, what I have done right now. Your Fabric account is going to be, you can use this account as a Fabric account. Okay, not only Fabric, this is going to work for even Power BI. So I'm going to show you right away with Fabric. So I have to give the password here. So it's a fresh account, so it is asking current password. Sign. So here now it is asking about country. I'll put India. Job title, you can put simply developer or anything, whichever you want to put. Company name, anything you can put like XYZ. I'll put here XLR. Okay. Business phone number. I'll put my number. And I understand that Microsoft may contact me about my trial. I would like information, tips, and offers about Power BI, solutions for businesses and organizations, and Microsoft products and services. To learn more or unsubscribe at any time, view the privacy setting. So you should go after these things for sure because uh, it is a bit tricky. Okay. Definitely each and everything you should not avoid. That is the reason we are going very slow and it may be some extent boring for few people who might be having some ideas or accounts and something. But considering absolute beginners, that is the reason I want each and everyone should understand each and every step. So here again, privacy statement. Not in too much detail, but at least you should look into what briefly. At least you should read what is it, what's it's all about. Okay. Hardly it may take 5-10 minutes time, but you should read and understand what it says. Otherwise, why Microsoft will put this privacy statement, right? There is some purpose. So that purpose you need to look into, right? Next point here, I would like Microsoft to share my information with select partners so I can receive relevant information about their products and services. To learn more or to unsubscribe at any time, view the privacy statement. Again, go for this quickly, just a few minutes. I think it will not take too much time. 5-10 minutes, you can read briefly everything. Or even you can use AI to understand what it says briefly. Uh, that's how you can use it. But don't skip anything. By choosing get started, you agree to our terms and conditions. So why I'm telling you these points are very important because see, billings are included. So under trial also depends upon the way actually you are using the account. It may so I'm not basically making anything like you should fear about the some charges and all. Okay. but I'm just want to make you aware. If you read this, you will not have any kind of fear that some charges will occur. And by otherwise also it will not occur. Just you need to follow me. During this course, whatever I'm guiding you, I'm giving you guaranteed over camera that if you follow me, there is going to be no extra charges, any billing for creating this, this account and using it for 60 days, absolutely free of cost. Okay, so I'm on camera and you don't need to worry. Okay, and be confident, but be aware of the information. Whatever you find, some people may feel like why this should read this, and generally this is how we do. But here you should read it because this is about your skill where you need to pay attention when you are working for your client. That what kind of terms can affect your billings. That is one of the major factor, right? Billings is one of the major factor. So understanding each and every terms, that is also very critical scenario. Okay. So I'll not spend much time, but just to inform you that you should look into these informations also. Okay. You will find it everything. If you want to be very quick, you can use AI and understand with all your like curiosity how it is going to affect your billings and all. Okay, or you can read it. It's not just like too much. Within 10 minutes you can read and understand. So I'll select this part, and in front of you I'm selecting everything. Get started. So thanks for signing up for Microsoft Fabric free, and it's done. It's created. My username, you can see XLR at msfabric pbi gmail dot on microsoft.com. This is what you need for free access of Microsoft Fabric for next 60 days. Okay. So for this, what I have explained you, that is what exactly it is going to work. And I did it in front of you. Excluding creating Microsoft Azure account, that just you need to follow up the like steps, first name, surname, phone number, country, all those things. As I said, I think 2, 3 times earlier. So you can follow that. Get it started. Fine. So you can see my account is ready. I have created this a fresh account. I'm not using my existing account. This is a fresh account. This is the by default workspace. We have nothing here. So next we are going to understand about this workspaces, how to create, and what are the licensing capacity, everything we will look into. Don't worry, just to follow whatever challenges, issues you face. We are going to address for sure. No need to worry. But we have a mature guys learning something for meaningfully instead of just typing some different messages, which is not relevant, I mean to say. So here, quickly, I look into some messages. Yeah. So see somebody from our learner, they have created this already. They have created and they are using. So thank you, Janvi. So I don't have Scholar Workplace ID. So how can I sign in Fabric? So that is what I was explaining using Gmail. Okay. So if you want to follow Gmail account, then you can go back to this session and listen once again because I cannot repeat again and again same thing because it may impact everyone, other people, right? The steps from beginning as I'm unable to understand. Okay, okay, we can use none. Okay. It's not accepting that while I tried within 2 minutes, but it's not accepted. What should I do for login for credit accounts? I don't have any work or school accounts, so how should I use them? And could you please repeat the steps? Yes. So if you have work email ID, you can directly sign in. Not directly sign in, but sign up. First, you have to sign up, and then, but your company should allow you to create a tenant in Azure. Then only you will be able to use it. Otherwise, you have to use Gmail, the process which I followed just now. Okay. So I understand it's a overwhelming messages are there. Most of the people might be facing the same issue, creating account. Say I can share this, but there is some challenges. I cannot share directly. I need okay. So not today, but tomorrow I may try. I'm just trying to create a common ID. So some other people should also use the same. So I'm trying that, but I'm not sure as of now. Tomorrow, I'm going to confirm you that you can use our email ID and credentials to log in Microsoft Fabric. So I'm in process of getting that. I'm going to confirm tomorrow. Otherwise, you can follow this session from beginning. And document, definitely I'm going to share with you document that how you can create a step-by-step using Gmail account. Okay. So already explained, and I did it also, but in document also you will have all those things. No need to worry. Be patient. You will be definitely getting all the assistance from our side. Okay. Hmm. Attendance, okay. Fine. So I understand most of the people have the same issues creating account. Some of the people have created, but some of the people are facing some issues. I tried with RuPay debit card. It will not accept. It should be internationally accepted debit card or credit card. So you need to check your net banking where debit card options are there in terms of international transaction or yeah, so you need to enable international transaction because Microsoft is a global company. It is not considering only domestic transactions, like if your debit card only allows for domestic transaction, it will not accept. It should definitely see what you can do. You don't need to worry. You need to just enable for international transaction. After enabling, you can disable international transaction. You don't need to worry. It's only matter of 2 rupees. So just enable, do the transaction, then you can disable, use it for your domestic transactions. Hope I am clear in terms of telling this point, but I will mention in document also that can you tell me, is this the Microsoft Fabric we have to open? Yes, you are right. Janvi, I think multiple times you have, sent this a screenshot. So you're right. You're in the right place. No worries. You're in right place. Sumit, Azure, AWS, Oracle all use Visa or MasterCard or other standard cards. RuPay, CC are not part of verification system. Indian government has that token system, which most other countries have not integrated. Yes. So take help of your, suppose RuPay card, I'm not using, I don't have any experience in terms of RuPay card. So take help of your family people who is using Visa or MasterCard, a debit or credit card, and just fix it yourself. So that's all I can tell you here. In this part, nobody else is going to help you. But from our side, from my side, I'm trying to create a universal account, but that is just in air as of now. It's not confirmed. Okay. I'll try to create a common account which should work for everyone. Okay. So okay, fine. I think majority of people have the same issue, but my suggestion is follow the recordings of this session thoroughly, and before that, try to create a Microsoft Azure account. I'm just repeating again and again, same thing. Okay, so first you try to create Azure account, portal dot, you go to portal.azure.com, sign up here, follow each and every step. It is going to ask about your debit card or credit card. Use it. If it is not working, then enable for international transaction. It should be enabled for international transaction. It is going to get only 2 rupees, don't worry. And then once your account is getting created, then you need to just follow in terms of what I have explained you now, that manage tenants. You need to search. You'll find in here itself in the first window you will find a manage tenants. You need to just click on that and create a user. What you have to do, you have to create a user. You need to follow this part like how I did it. It's all on the record. So I think, as I said, like you need to just rewind this recording for last 30 minutes and you will get everything what I did. So no worries, just be patient, follow these things. And further, we are going to start with, workspace, how to create workspace and all. You have time tomorrow definitely you have time. You can create, uh, suppose if you're not able to create right now, take some time, go for this recording again uh, tomorrow and create your account. So we are very much slow, no need to worry. We are just very much passionate for beginners. That is the reason we are, repeating multiple things. Okay. Right. So next we'll have some 10-minute break. Okay. So yeah, it's now 8:07 and we are going to connect to 8:17. After 10 minutes exactly, we are going to resume the session and we are going to create a workspace. We are going to understand about workspace and little bit about lake house. Sorry, one lake and lake house. Both we are going to understand a little bit about that part. If time allows, after creating workspace. Okay. So otherwise, tomorrow, next session is about lake house, one lake and all. So no worries. Okay. Thanks. After 10 minutes, we are going to resume the session. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Hello everyone, I'm back now. Yes, so we are starting class now. Uh, one second. So we have done with creating our account, and so checking further settings, license status, checked in and restrictions, and this course setup. All those things we are going to perform now. So let's move. Yes. So we have created Fabric account. Let's move to Fabric. Is on. Okay. So you can see here, account, XLR, MS Fabric, PBI, Gmail dot on Microsoft.com. Okay, this is the account we have created. And tenant name default directory. So it's default. And this is a license type, you can see free account. View account. So we are going to explore this part. It's very important to understand these parts because if you miss understanding of these part, it may be very costly. That's what sometimes people experience, that they feel like, okay, this is just about the account and all. Admin is taking care. Definitely, admin is taking care. But when you work as a developer, senior developer, then definitely all those things are very important. So why not start understanding from beginning itself? Okay. So first I'll go for view account, what you are getting. Okay. So one more thing here, it is showing Power BI. Okay. So let's fix that part. Hmm. So into sidebar. Fine. This is a Fabric workspace. No need to worry. And let's move to view account. So it is asking about sign in. So see, now I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this, this email ID. Okay. So now here you can see, as of now, it's going to be most of things blank, but how things are actually managed. See, whichever apps and devices you are using for this particular account, which we have created, XLR at the rate, this account, right? So view apps and devices. As of now, we don't have any information on this part. We have not started anything yet, right? So subscription, verify what products and licenses you have. That is also blank as of now, view subscription. Okay, so whatever currently we have about that, actually you have some information. User unique identifier. So you can see this is a free Microsoft Fabric free account we are using. And same time, Power BI is free. So when we are using Fabric, say we have not done anything in terms of Power BI, but here also we are getting free. Even you have Purview, Discovery, Exchange Foundation. So Purview is about basically an entire workflow. Purview is about the security. Okay. So how the security works on enterprise projects. So for that, actually, we use Purview. So that is not part of our course, but briefly, I'm just telling you, Purview is a separate application which is used. You can use it under Fabric also, but security purpose. Okay. Exchange Foundation, that is all about managing MS 365 and all. And Power BI, this is a free here. So you can access using same account. You can use Power BI also, where you will be able to access the services part. That means Power BI Cloud. So suppose if you have used Power BI, so Power BI desktop is a free for everyone. And along with that, Power Query also you can use for absolutely free. But when it comes to Power BI services, you need to have this account. Then only you will be able to use Power BI services. Okay. Security and privacy. To update your password, contact preference, or to view your organization's privacy statement, go to your new My Account portal and you'll find all those information here. Okay. So here you can see about our account, everything we have, personal information. So you can see I have not set anything as of now, but we can set all those things. Time zone, regional format, preferred language. So all these options you have, then security info. So again, it is asking to log in. So these activities are mostly belongs to administrator. You don't need too much worry, but a basic understanding is really helpful as you move or if you use for your own purpose. If you are using Microsoft Fabric, assume just for learning purpose or for your own business purpose. So some basic understanding of this part is definitely important. So here sign in method, you can see already we have one, that is a password we have to put. We can add other sign in method that may be, you can see passkey in Microsoft Authenticator. We have passkey, normal passkey, and then Microsoft Authenticator. So these are some options you have. I think Microsoft Authenticator you should definitely use when you are using entire ecosystem like Azure, then Fabric and Power BI, even Office 365. In that case, my recommendation is that you should use Microsoft Authenticator. It is separate application. You need to have this application in your mobile device using Play Store, Google Play Store, you can download this, okay, and use that. Okay. So that's fine. Otherwise, simply just use the password for authentication purpose. Okay. Devices. So all the device information will get from which device you are using Fabric. So that again you are going to access here. No device to display because just now we have created. So you'll not get change password. You can change from here. Again, it is asking to authenticate. And on top of that, suppose if you're very much curious about handling all those things, all these things, then there is some different, like career path uh, that is Azure Administrator. So Azure Administrator is going to be familiar with all of these things very thoroughly using programming as well, like PowerShell programming or Python programming. So that is also case. Last I'll go for, sorry, I think setting and privacy also you should look into. So whatever apps and dashboard you have that you can see here. As of now, we don't have anything, but you can see by default we have Power BI, learning activities. So Microsoft Learn platform is there. Everything will find here relating to Learn. Add-ins, you may have some different options for apps, creating apps and all. Okay, so it's about three. You can see these are the apps you have, which you can use. So it's massive, like too many are there. So depends, like kind of work environment, kind of activity you are performing accordingly. So assume like if you are using Power Platform or SharePoint, even Project, Outlook, and many more, depends upon the activity which you are performing, or you can use it using the same authentication, same ID. Fine, I think that's fine. It's a sufficient. Setting and privacy, last one, we'll just look into this part. So display language, English, UK, and fine. So these are things you have. Okay, I think it's all fine. Just we can move further. Yeah. Hmm. So it is showing here Power BI, but actually under Fabric workspace. Okay. So this is my workspace, which is by default. Okay. So when you click, I mean, my workspace is going to be by default. Under that, you have new item. If you click on new item, you can see you have different, different, I mean, so many items are there. And that is about dashboard, vegetative report, report, and so on. So many are there. Uh, okay, so many things are there. You can also create new folder on the under this workspace. So objective of creating workspace is basically how actually you're going to manage your project. Okay. So in a particular project, you may have multiple team members. Each one have some different roles and responsibilities. Uh, And same time, you have stakeholders also. Depends, like you're working on internal project or external project. So all those things we manage under workspace. So always recommended that we should use a single workspace for single project. So for example, let's say you have a particular project related to retail project, right? And then you are using a medallion architecture. So medallion architecture is about creating, three layers basically for overall, the pipelines. So as a data engineer, you are going to create pipeline for every project, and when you are using medallion architecture in Fabric, so you will have some three layers. Briefly, I'm telling you as of now, but we are going to use that. We are going to use in our sessions that how exactly we create a project step by step, how we load the data. I mean, in terms of various way, just drag and drop option is also there. You have, like importing using data flow Gen2, or various other options are there. So most of the important options we are going to explore here under this workspace when we are working on any project. So new folder, just you need to give a particular folder name, and under that folder, you need to maintain all your, all your items, like either it's a notebook, either it's a table, whatever, like entire everything you are going to maintain under that folder in one workspace. Okay. So we'll come back to by creating a workspace. This is a by default workspace. Next, like import. So you can import from your computer any data files and all, even OneDrive, SharePoint. So various options are there when it comes to getting data in Fabric workspace. But be systematic and understand each process, and be familiar with that. Like, where actually what you have to do. Don't do blindly because just you see the option here. Because as I said earlier, that the different process creates a different billing. Okay, so we have to understand first which process we should use, which is optimized for a particular project and a particular kind of data set or domain. So that is really very important before getting into performing any task. Start from your importing data. So that is why we are going to be very much systematic, not just by looking after too many options. As you can see here, we have import option. We can do right away all those things, right? But same time, you have same options here also. Import task flow, and below also, if you go, you have, okay, as of nothing we have, but okay, so this is a by default workspace. Now, if you have to create a workspace, you can see workspaces. As of now, only my workspace we have. And if you have multiple workspace, all is going to be listed here. When you click on new workspace, so now you can see create a workspace. Name you can give. Let's say I'll give MS Fabric dot PVI or underscore PVI, something, or any name you can just give. Or let's just say like MS Fabric underscore learn. Next, description. So you can describe this workspace in terms of, let's say, uh, to learn Microsoft Fabric. Whatever you want to give description, you can give it. But since we are just using this for learning purpose, to learn Microsoft Fabric, I have mentioned. Further, you can mention depends upon kind of data set, depends upon kind of domain you are using, you can just describe that part. Okay. When we say domain here, as of now, we don't have any domain, but what it means, assign this workspace to a relevant domain to help the people discover the content inside it. Each workspace can be assigned to one domain. Okay. So various domains we can create and you can assign that. So as of now, it's a blank. So you are getting no domains were created. We are going to create all those things further. This is about images. You can also create, assume like you're working for hospitality project or retail project, and you have some ideal image and all that all you can upload here. So it looks better. Next, you have advanced. So here owner. So now contact list. See, by default, I am owner here. So my role basically belongs to even admin part. So I can work like as administrator, as a member, all the rights I will be getting as a owner. But at the same time, I can create the members who is going to contribute to a project, whichever I'm going to assign to them. Okay. So you can also understand about the license we are using. Okay, this is a Power BI Pro. It is showing here. But it should be Fabric. Hmm. Okay, so both are similar, but definitely we should get here Fabric. Okay, so that is one challenge we have. Fine. Anyways, we'll come back to that part. Both is going to be very much similar. There's no issue. And here also you can see we are using app.fabric.microsoft.com, not Power BI. But still, because it's a vice versa. Like when you are using Power BI service, there also you have option to use Fabric. And when you are using Fabric, then there also you can get option for Power BI. Okay. Which link you are asking? I didn't get. Okay. I think attendance link. So in both workspace, it is going to be same license type in every like either services or fabric. In both, it's a very much similar. Okay. So when we say here Power BI Pro, that is very much similar to fabric. Okay. So so now when I create here, same process you have to follow. You will not find much any differences, only license type, which is very much similar to Fabric. That is the reason it works vice versa. Either use Fabric license or Power BI license. Both is actually now we have option in terms of using together or separately. So that's fine. Here, actually, by default, it is coming Power BI, so no problem. So when we say like you need to understand two major difference here. One is a Power BI Pro and one is a Power BI Premium. So Power BI Pro, all the common features you will be able to use. Uh, yes, including all the notebooks and everything. You can use it in Power BI Pro services also. In Power BI Pro license as well. When it comes to premium, this is about capacity planning. So depends upon your capacity, you can use Power BI premium for user. Okay. So then you have Power BI embedded. Now you see Fabric is also there. You can see here. So this Fabric is coming under Power BI, sorry, Power BI, but ideally it should come under Fabric trial. I'll tell you about this part also. Don't worry. we are going to use this. We are not going to use Power BI. As of now, we will use Fabric only. But it's very much identical, so you don't need to worry that why we are getting too many, because as I said, like both they have combined. You can use combined, you can use separately also. That is the reason it is coming by default. Probably it's a marketing gimmick of Microsoft. So you are basically encouraged to use Power BI for Fabric. Okay, that's right. So here you can see Fabric license is also same when you are using Fabric trial. So only Fabric, that is the only view option you will get. Oh, sorry, I mean to say first I should tell about Power BI embedded. So embedded is about when you have to embed a particular reports and dashboard into different applications. It may be Dynamics 365, or it may be some website, or any other third-party platform. So for that, you have to use REST API and all. And for that, we use this Power BI embedded license. Okay. When it comes to Fabric, normally this is a view only. You will be not able to perform anything. So it's a view only. When it comes to Fabric trial, all the common features you will be able to explore. Okay, so that is maximum. So fabric trial. This. Hmm. So fabric, and again you can see similar licenses you have for fabric. So fabric is just for only view only. Fabric trial, all the common features you will be able to use under fabric trial. When it comes to fabric premium, that is about capacity. So it's about the storage, like if you're using more than 10 GB data uh, as a storage, that in that case you need this capacity license. For normal usage purpose, fabric trial is absolutely fine. But when it comes to like this is a data platform, right? So data you may have probably hundreds of GB, 500 GB, 1 terabytes, multiple, I mean terabytes, and too much actually data you may have. So for that, actually, you have to use this Power BI Premium or Fabric Premium. Uh, so Fabric. Then you have some template apps. Template apps are developed for sharing outside your organizations. A template app workspace will be created for developing and releasing the app. After that, you can just whichever license you have, by default, it is going to be selected. So you don't need to worry. And so if you have whichever license you have, that option you will get to select. This is not option we have, right? That is the reason we cannot select this. So only trial. And so I'll come back to how we can change it to Power BI trial to Power BI Pro to Fabric trial. We will do it. Actually, I have it, I mean, readily available, but no worries. I'm going to show you that part with other account or in same account. That's absolutely fine. No issues. Now click on apply, and it is asking about upgrade to a paid Power BI license or try free. I'll go for free. So all paid features for Power BI are used for 60 days. So same it applies for Fabric also. Don't worry. Both actually works side by side and together. So no need to worry on that part. But we will change the setting. I think we have to change your setting. Then it will appear as a Fabric trial. See, icons are also coming for Fabric, but license it is showing here Power BI. Maybe we are going to fix it. Now you see here, you have, as I said, you have option for just switch, each other. Power BI, Fabric, and go for tour. You can go for any of this option. So we have not created a workspace. That is why it was not showing here. Now you can switch to Fabric. So now you see, this is a fabric. This is what I mean to say. We don't need tour as of now. We'll leave it. And the same icon, I think someone was showing earlier. Same window, right? So further, uh, okay. So further, we are going to create a workspace in Fabric also. And same workspace what we have created in Power BI, that is also required. Not today, but sometimes it was required. So we have created that today. But next, we will also create this Fabric workspace. And it's going to be very much similar. Don't worry. I say it's not changing. I'm to change this part. Don't worry. I will show you how to change this. By default, it is coming. We have not dedicatedly went for Power BI, but by default, it is coming Power BI. But we have option to switch it here, right? So no worries. Both license are same. And with same license, you can use both. That is the reason it is coming this way. Okay, no issues. Fine. So further, what we have just seen the how to create workspace and all. Licensing, we have also tried to understand the licensing and capacity options. Then you have activating of fabric trial. Okay, so we have done that part, but in window by default it is showing Power BI. We are going to fix it. No issues. We will fix that. Next, okay, so you have getting new workspace. That part also we have done. Workspace setting deep dive. We have done something, but we are going to understand about the Git integration also, how you are going to integrate Git, even SharePoint features, and license info panel already we have seen. So yeah. Next, you have workspace roles and permissions. Briefly, we have understand in terms of admin, member, contributor, viewer. But practically, we are going to implement all those things. So as of now, no, we have not created member. We will create this member, contributor, and all, and understand how it works in a real-time scenario. Okay. So further, next, actually, what we are going to explore that is about lake house and warehouse, as I said. So that is in session 5th. So this preview will show you in which session we are going to explore which workloads. Lake house, warehouse, or notebooks, pipeline, and data flows. You can see session is mentioned here. So accordingly, we are going to follow this. Fine. So from here, actually, we are going to continue tomorrow, uh, creating project environment and all those things. We can use example hotel analytics or retail analytics or any particular domain we are going to choose and start with creating project. So now here actually you have some quick knowledge check. What is the difference between capacity and workspace? Which role can delete a workspace entirely? You can just like it's just yes or no. I mean, just a single word or one line, to just respond. You can just respond yourself. I am going to tell you each of these things, like each of these questions, I'm going to respond you tomorrow with some definition, some explanation. Okay. But you can think yourself also as of now about all these four questions, where you stand. Okay. Uh, so fine, we are going to perform this task tomorrow in lab. So for you, basically, you can do it after this session. Now, after the session, you can try to do this part. If not, we are going to do this. I'm going to start from here tomorrow, performing on this hands-on lab. I have done this part, creating workspace. But still, we will come back to, fabric license and do it once again. This part quickly, I will cover up this part, tomorrow. So that's all for today. And For next, actually, we are going to explore about, you know, we have one lake storage. So we are going to learn about one lake storage tomorrow. So it's going to be very interesting now onwards that how you import data, how you load data, how you run your SQL queries, how you use PySpark, Python, Scala, all those things actually we are going to start from tomorrow. So when we look at, start with data and one lake storage, all those activity will start tomorrow. So it's very much recommended. Don't miss any session moving forward. Thoroughly, you will be learning each and everything, basics to mid-level. Okay. So thanks everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And give me a few minutes. Just let me see if anything important here in chat. And so we'll continue tomorrow. Yes, this is a correct. You have created basically workspace. Others can also look into this at how I mean how it should look like. So Janvi is looks like she's advanced. Already she's having accounts and she has created workspace also, right? So this is what it should look like. I have changed there, but there is a meeting. It's not changed. Fine. So looks like it's all about attendance. Further, you can try, suppose whoever has not created account, Fabric account, just try to create account and whatever some, okay, so cannot be created before. Okay. Yes, you can create a account using Gmail. That's what I have explained you in beginning. You need to look into today's recording. In beginning, first 1 hour, if you look, if you go after first 1 hour, you will see the all the instructions. Okay, it will. Okay. Uh, Briefly, definitely, we are repeating multiple times. No worries. Briefly, I'll tell you again. No issues. Okay, so again, same instruction for you. You can just look into first 1 hour of session recording. You will be able to find everything, every step, how to create a using Gmail. So everyone, whoever has not created this account, just go for today's first hour session. You will find all the steps. We'll explain. Okay. Fine. So that's all. Looks like it's all fine today. And thank you for your cooperation. And let's be positive for how Microsoft Fabric was will help MBA finance. Yes, so it's interesting. As a Fabric course is about everyone, like whether you have, you know, MBA background or science or like commerce, art, any background doesn't matter. This is a data platform. So just think about you have Excel sheet where you perform all your reports, data, and same thing you want basically in like in cloud. So whatever reports you create generally in Excel, same thing you can create using Power BI and publishing it to Fabric in cloud, which is going to be very much helpful for many ways in terms of like live transaction. So assume in a particular business, every day thousands or millions of transactions happen, and you want to track all those information in your report using mobile phone. Yes, using mobile phone. Oh, sorry. I mean to say that all the reports you can access in your mobile phone, tab, laptop, system, everywhere. That is the benefit of using Power BI services or Fabric. Okay. So all those things we are going to learn in this session, and it's going to be helpful for everyone. Doesn't matter whether you have background with MBA finance or HR or somebody is doing BTech, MTech, doesn't matter. It's very much helpful for everyone. Yes, MCA also. See here, technologies what we are going to use, that is the PySpark, Python, SQL, Scala. So these are the tools and technologies we are using. Then Power BI, you are going to use DevOps for CI/CD. For CI/CD pipelines, we are going to use DevOps also. So lot of options are there, lot of tools are there in single platform. But our limitation is, whatever I have shared on day one, TOC. So we have some limitation. We will not, get into much deeper in terms of live streaming and all. But assume you are starting learning a particular application and you are going to reach mid-level. So that much actually you can expect from this session. Uh, and just follow the instructions. All your questions, queries will be, you know, taken care. No need to worry. Okay. So thanks everyone. We are going to connect tomorrow. Please join on time and you know give come in comments. You put your meaningful questions only, not something which is not relevant. Um, like earlier last 2 days, a lot of people were just trying to spam and all. That is not helpful for anyone. So put your comments such a way that it's meaningful for everyone. Okay. Thanks everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Tony, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for another insightful and engaging session. We truly appreciate the valuable knowledge and practical demonstration you shared with us today. On behalf of XLR, I extend our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kanaya Kumar for taking the time to guide us through today's Microsoft Fabric session. So, a heartfelt thank you to all the participants for your active participation and enthusiasm throughout the session. So, before we conclude, here are a few reminders. Please complete the feedback form shared in the chat. Ensure you join tomorrow's session using the same Zoom link. Kindly use only your registered email ID for attendance throughout the program. So, we look forward to welcoming you all to day 4 tomorrow for at 7 p.m., where we will continue with the more exciting topics and hands on learning. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.